Good evening. I just thought I'd pull a quick card to give us an idea of the energies of this lovely new moon in Aries that we have tonight. And we'll probably be feeling these energies for the next couple days, and probably we have felt them a little bit over the last couple of days as well. I was shuffling earlier, and I had kind of a big spread going on, and the energy to me felt very frenetic, very chaotic, very frustrating, very kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. I'm an Aries rising, so I like that fire, that motivation, that passion, that creativity, that confidence that, Aries embodies. And it's perfect for getting things done, starting new manifestations, new projects, careers, anything that you really need that extra motivation. Something that you've been dealing with that's been stagnant for a while, tap into that Aries energy all day and get it done. This new moon is a little different. There's a lot more behind it because it is technically ushering us into this astrological new year. This is it. This is the beginning. So, getting back to my spread from earlier, I did pull the Fool card, which was really interesting. So to me, since we have this universe card here today that I'll get into in a second, the Fool card is the other end of that spectrum. So we have the universe at one end and the Fool at the other. So there's this big dichotomy. There's this big difference that we're seeing. This ending of these huge cycles and then the beginning of a new cycle. And that is basically what this new moon is. We're kind of in that liminal space in between where we've transformed something and then we're about to get something going. And perhaps there's a little bit of frustration that we have right now where we can't, we're kind of stuck at that in between where we're revving up our engines, and we just can't seem to get going the way that we'd like to. So to me, this reminds us of taking that deep breath, tapping into that patience, tapping into that inner wisdom, listening to ourselves in that space where we remember why we started these beautiful projects, why we crave and long for these new beginnings. Our inner child has this song that it wants to sing. And we're in this place that I think we're ready to do that, but there's just this one little thing that we need to finish up first. We need to step over that threshold. We're on the precipice. We're so close to what we want that we can taste it, but we're not meant to rush it. We're not meant to rush it because the universe is taking care of that for us. And we just have to trust. We just have to take that leap of faith like the Fool and know that, the jump is not as far as we think it is. Sometimes it's just crossing over the threshold, walking through that portal, embracing these energies and embracing that new beginning, that awakening, that emergence. And the beauty of it is it's wonderful. But we're in this phase right now where we don't feel quite so wonderful, but that's okay. Because that is where we learn so much about ourselves as well. So, okay, I digress, but let's get back into the card. We pulled the universe card, which, as I said, is the completion of this huge cycle. So, again, we've peeled off all of those different layers, those layers of conditioning, illusion, that soul wounding, those karmic lessons. Everything's kind of been burnt off. We've used this Aries fire to kind of like burn everything down that we no longer need. And now our soul's free. Like I said, we want to jump, we want to fly, we want to leap. We are one with the universe. We've realigned ourselves with our authentic paths and our true selves. We've learned these big lessons. We've come through, and this goes, some of these lessons have started last year. Some of these lessons have started in our childhood. Again, with our inner child. These things are, we're calling out to be healed. And we've taken all of our life lessons, all of our knowledge, all of our wisdom. We've used, as you can see here, all the different elements in this card, all the directions. We've called in all the forces to get us to this last, final, great magnum opus spot that we're at. Our minds are, like I said, a little frustrated, but overall, there's this clarity and focus. There's a lot of other astrological energies that are going on that are giving us this extra little bit of clarity to kind of override that frustration, override that energy that wants to have us kind of fizzle out and burn out and not finish this final step. But we're there. And then we have Venus here and a couple of different other energies going on, and our feelings are flowing. But we're not really overwhelmed. Maybe in that short term, maybe that little moment, if you forget to breathe, you might feel that. But let it go through you and let those emotions inspire you. Again, tap into that passionate, creative, self-expressive Aries energy. Feel your body, tap into your body, feel like, you're looking towards the future and you're starting to, manifest healthier bodies, healthier minds. We're feeling stronger, we're feeling stronger. We're starting to feel that sun get back into us again. And there's nothing left to fear. We're at this precipice, this dark of the new moon. It's not a fearful place. It's a place where we can start fresh. We can have that slate wiped clean. And again, this energy keeps coming up. It's darkest before the dawn. But this is the time where this beautiful transformation comes in. You see this snake imagery again, coiling around her. And that is that moment of transformation, transmuting this darker energies and these darker thoughts and this darkness of the past, and filling it up with this new light, this new dawn, this new day, this new year. And we're simply feeling this sense of calm amidst this little bit of frustration, this little bit of chaos. But if we look inside ourselves, our true selves, we can feel this calm and this darkness. It's not an emptiness like one would have us think. It is this quiet, all is well and everything is as it should be. And we can finally breathe and relax and joyfully embrace our unique place in this great scheme of things, in this great order of the universe. And we're tapping into it now that we've released all of this stuff and we're in this beautiful darkness. We can focus clearly, we can drown out the noise, and we can just simply listen to our soul. And we know what's right. And we can do this without question, without effort, because there's nothing else around. We're just in the silence, in that beautiful silence before the transformation, before we leap forward, before the fire begins. It's just a smolder. It's just a thought. It's just, we're co-creating with the universe now to create something new. And this human experience, we're tapping into it and we're just getting what we need from it. And then we're using the elements of the universe that are within us too, and co-creating, because, instead of just going out there and charging out and expecting the universe to do everything for us, we are at this place where we're silent, we're quiet, and we're in the beginning of this beautiful creation. And we're realizing that we are all the same. We are stardust, It's like that Big Bang. It's like, which came first? It's all one. It's all energy. It's all flowing together. And, we want to take a step back too, to look at the big picture and think of, these meaningful things that we've done on this journey, and everything that's brought us to where we are right now in this beautiful moment. And we can choose what we bring forward with us now. We can choose what we leave behind. We can choose, we have all of these options in front of us. And instead of getting overwhelmed and being afraid of what if this doesn't work or that doesn't work, or just let it be. Just let it, use whatever medium comes most naturally to you to kind of channel this information out. To write a piece of music, write a poem, dance to a song, anything that you can do to remind you that you are a part of this beautiful creation of Earth. And you haven't reached that final goal yet, but you're starting to feel it course through you. In this darkness, you're starting to feel these little shivers, these little hints, these little whispers in the dark of what could be. And this is that beautiful beginning, and we're celebrating and recognizing our achievements that led us here. We don't want to rest too long on our laurels. We're going to have that Aries energy, tomorrow. We're going to have Taurus season, and she is not going to mess around. Venus will if we're following our heart, Venus will definitely guide us and definitely give us that beautiful flow that we need. But for now, we're just in this spiral, and it continues. And the Fool is here. It's here, and the Fool is beckoning us into these further and wonderful and future adventures and endeavors. And I believe that when we're in this darkness before the new moon, we're calling out to the universe, and the universe has heard us. And as we do this, we're connecting with everyone else and their energy, and all the energy that came before us and the energy that will come after us. And we're contributing our small, beautiful, unique part to the healing and evolution of the whole. So any soul that is able to liberate itself is you're allowing someone else to liberate themselves when they come after you. And your ancestors came before you, and they created these beautiful opportunities for you to do the same now. These doorways to these new and unimagined realities and timelines and portals, they're opened. And others can journey out on this spiral to another dimension and another and another. And it just goes on. It flows so beautifully. So, you've overcome all of these beautiful obstacles and trials that they didn't feel that way, but you can look back on them now and you can see those lessons that you have here with you right now in this moment, that you can pluck out of the darkness. You can use them to achieve this spiritual independence. And know that you've reached this completion, but you've also arrived at a new life, beginning on a strange shore. You're not alone, though. The universe is with you. All of the other energies are conspiring and co-creating and collaborating together with you. So what unique contribution do you want to offer to the world? What will you create from this beautiful darkness? What will you name it? How will you sing it? Where will you go? The possibilities are endless and unlimited and beautiful, my friends. So enjoy this new moon and focus on those dreams that your heart wants you to follow. Focus on those manifestations. Focus on the new you, because that's what Aries season is about. Discovering the true you, believing in the true you, getting that beautiful power from within to go out and create wonderful, new, fiery, lovely beginnings. So I wish you a lovely new moon. Blessed be. And if you're stuck, if you're in this darkness, don't forget, you can call upon Hecate to guide you, to shine that light for you. And you will emerge so beautifully transformed.